Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer, and it's part 6 of this live stream where I'm managing Schalke 04. And after last season's, well, it was quite an epic season, my first season in charge in Bundesliga 2. We did actually manage to get promoted as champions. So some nice shiny silverware, and we're now in the Bundesliga. And well, a bit of a transfer special tonight to see if we can build a team that will consolidate us in the Bundesliga. If you're a new subscriber or a new watcher, or you've just clicked on the link, then if you could subscribe to my channel. Subscribing doesn't cost anything at all. It helps my channel, it helps to motivate me. Subscribers, likes, comments and all of that kind of thing. And I do have standalone videos going up. I've got 2 at the moment, Monday, Wednesday and Friday, where I'm managing Chelsea, and I'm doing a Spurs rebuild as well, which is a simulated save. So very interesting. So if you're interested in any of that kind of stuff, then have a look around the channel. There's tons of videos on here to have a look at. And like I say, if you've not already, if you could subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell and give me a like, that would be absolutely fantastic. And if you come into the live stream, then come into the comments and say hello, because we're a friendly bunch, and I try to answer all of the comments that are in there. Okay, I think we should jump straight in now, and let's get going on this. This episode. Okay, so where are we up to? So we basically, if you're not familiar at all, I do my own squad planner. I do it with a good old-fashioned piece of paper and a pen. I mean, there is a squad planner in the game, but it's not that great. So I do my own, and I've spent a little bit of time today doing that. I've been adding a few players in, taking quite a few players off that have been sold. So if you weren't around for the last stream, then basically this is what I'm thinking of for the coming season. A direct counter-attacking 3 centre-backs, 2 high wing-backs, and this is what I'm thinking of doing. We were playing a Gegenpress in Bundesliga 2, but obviously that would be... Well, I don't know whether it's obvious at all, really. But at the end of the day, I kind of wondered whether a Gegenpress in the Bundesliga would be a little bit suicidal, really. So we did play the last few games of last season playing this direct counter-attacking. So hopefully soak up the pressure, hit on the counter-attack, and we'll see how it goes. However, I have sold quite a few players, and also 1 or 2 of my players were out of contracts. One of the noticeable ones was Podlek, my goalkeeper. He was only a 2.5-star keeper, and I decided, in my infinite wisdom, to sell him, to let him go. Seghetti is an Italian, 3.5-star with the potential to be 4. He did actually, we loaned him out last season to the league below. I think it's is it Bundesliga BKT or something like that. But he was loaned out to the league below, and he actually won goalkeeper of the season. So given the fact that he's 3.5-star, potential to be 4, and he can actually speak. I can never remember where to find this. There we go. He can actually speak German now, so he has learnt the lingo. So that's quite handy, given the fact that I've signed a brand new centre-back who is German. Hiya, Stevie. Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Yeah, very, very quiet weekend. I don't know about you, but very quiet weekend. I learnt that the star ratings are pointless. They change every 4 games. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. I'm not quite sure whether to give him a bit of an opportunity or whether to go out and buy another goalkeeper. And like I say, it's going to be a bit of a transfer special, this one. So if you're expecting to see a lot of football, then you're probably not going to get that, because I am... One of the things I started off doing, well, not doing, was doing transfer windows on a live stream, because I did think that it would be quite boring, because this is one of the most important, for me, one of the most important parts of the game, and I absolutely love it. So I can pore over one player for an hour, basically working out whether is he right for us, is he not right for us, what's his personality like, does he fit in? And I didn't know whether that would be very boring, but one or two people seem to want to see that. So you know what, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do, we did a little bit at the end of the last episode, so if you've not watched that one, then you could go back. I mean, on demand, you can just skip through it and go to the end if you want, where I do a little bit of... I have signed a new German centre back, but I'm just wondering whether a 3.5 star, 4-star ability, whether he might do the job. I'm just not sure. So the other big news is that I've sacked my director of football and my chief scout, because the ones I brought in are slightly better, but what it just does tend to do is if you click the button that says recommend signings, then it will immediately bring players with them, and that can range from 1 player to 6 players, and usually they're quite good. So it actually generates you some immediate scouting, if you will. Hiya, Mike. Nothing more than reading a wall of text and numbers. We love transfer specials. Yeah, I think I'm going to struggle a bit with my voice tonight. I don't know what's going on, actually. Yeah, so hiya, Craig. How you doing, mate? So, yeah, like I say, I've sacked the chief scout and the director of football. I brought brand new ones in. And, I mean, the director of football, for instance, judging player ability, outstanding, and judging playing potential, outstanding. And he's already brought me in this lad here, and I'm a little bit unsure at the moment. I'm a little bit unsure. Now then, where's he gone? Oh my word. So I put him on here, and he's not there. Why is he not there? Oh my word, now I'm going to have to go back now and try and search him out. Right, this could take me... Oh, wait, no, hold on a minute. This is him. Right, so why has he not gone? Removed from the shortlist. Okay, so he is on the shortlist. Why it's not showing, I don't know. Pretty annoying that. It annoys me, stuff like that. Really frustrates me. You know, I like the game to be efficient and do the job, because I'm quite an efficient person myself, and I do things with a purpose, and like the transfer windows. And you can see I'm getting quite annoyed now. And when stuff like that doesn't work in the game, which is really, really, really important, it really annoys me. Okay, calm down. So, given the fact that we brought a new Japanese striker in who can actually speak German. Now, this lad can only speak Japanese and Korean. But, having said that, we do need an attacking midfielder, because was it Gindorf, or was it, I can't remember his name, but his contract ran out. Only a 2.5-star player. I let him go. So we do need a backup, or even a starting attacking midfielder. And I'm wondering whether this lad might fit the bill. Like I say, he's a Japanese lad. Who's he wanted by? Leverkusen, and 2 from Saudi. Okay. My only worry is he's light-hearted. Now, that personality-wise, see, in real life, light-hearted. So you could take somebody like Cherky, for instance, new Manchester City signing. in my opinion, he does kicky ups in game, and he does Rabonas and all of that kind of stuff. I just watched a video where at the end of the Carabao Cup final, he ran on the pitch, pushed Guardiola in the back first, and then ran on the pitch. And I'm like, what are you doing, mate? He even put a Liverpool shirt on at the end of the Liverpool game in the dugout and got told to very quickly take it off again. So so the fact that I would say he's quite a light-hearted, jokery type of person, but what a player. So personality, light-hearted. I mean, surely we could afford to have one light-hearted person in the team. Light-hearted actually very good in Football Manager. Is it really, Mike? See, I've had various reports on this. Now, Alex, the Australian lad, he said that things like spirited, light-hearted, jovial, avoid them at all costs. So I've had two different views there. I don't know. But, I mean, if all of my 11 players were light-hearted, fine. If light-hearted's not great, then we'd have a poor team. Surely having one player... and he's going to rotate with Robinho as well. He's got a first touch of 17. He's only 20. He's a playmaker. His passing is only 12. But he's got great vision. Work rate of 13. Teamwork of 16. Determination of 14. Wouldn't you need a mix? Well, I'm... Exactly, Stevie. Exactly. I mean, maybe having 11 players who are all resolute might be a bad thing. You might need that balance. You do need a balance of all different characters. You're perfectly spot on there, Stevie. You're absolutely spot on. So, given the fact that this lad is being scouted 3.5 star, 5-star potential, doesn't have the greatest jumping reach. Well, we don't need him to jump. We need him to pass a ball. We need to learn language. Well, he will do. He's got a release fee clause of 4.7 though. Technical ability. Light-hearted personality and spirited means they have a high hidden pressure attribute. High pressure means good performance in matches. Where do you find these hidden characteristics, Mike? Where do you find them? Because what you've just said there is kind of, I would say, 95% one of the most important parts of the game. Where do you find it? Because do I have to pay for that? Is it an add-on? I mean, I think we're going to put a bid in for this lad. But that 4.6 million, you see, I don't want to pay it all up front because I've not got a lot of money. I think we go 2.5. Because you've got to bear in mind, it doesn't really matter putting not a lot, it doesn't matter putting too much on the drip because we're in the Bundesliga now. As long as we don't get relegated, we will get money, won't we? Oops, wrong way. See, they might not accept this because he's got that buyout. You can't see those only if you use the editor. We don't have an editor, but the PC guys have done the research for us. Okay, so, right. Okay, so I need to do some research on that then, don't I, really? I wonder if they'll accept that. Okay, let's make the offer. Okay, what else do I need to say? So we have signed a new centre-back who's coming. I did go on today just to remind myself of what I'm doing. And it was a good job I did, really, because I'd forgotten where I was up to. Yeah, so we've signed this centre-back here, resolute character, German, 28-year-old, and looks a very, very good player. So we've signed him, but we have got that Carrillo, the Spanish lad that I signed. I mean, we probably are going to start with him. See, Sanchez now, he's dropping off a bit, isn't he? But he's the left-footed one. Is Bauer left-footed? Bauer's left-footed. Right, okay, let's move Bauer over that side. And then let's bring him in. Shall we play him in the middle? Play him in the middle. Right, okay. So just looking at this then, as a quick... So we've got Ashiro up front, and we've got Mason Melia. I'll post a link to a forum post that as well. I'll post it in the comments of one of your latest videos. That's brilliant. Thanks for that, Mike. That's absolutely invaluable. Absolutely invaluable. I mean, I've heard of this. One or two people have said this to me. You know, if you look at the hidden attributes, there, what did you call it? High hidden pressure attribute, right? So my question then, once again, is that Sports Interactive bring these things out, don't they? These patches, these bug fixes, and whatever. And you'll get one that's, you know, that there might be, I don't know, 50, 60 of them, and one of them will say, in a very rare occurrence in the Australian third division, when you click on a player's, you know, whatever, it won't, you know, it'll give a revert, something like that. And you're like, that's not important. Unless you're an Australian and you play in the Australian league, doesn't matter to me. I couldn't give a monkeys about that. Why are we not getting this information in the game? That's really, really important. It's really, really important. It can't be stressed highly enough. That is such important information. Why are they not putting it in the game? Instead of fixing some obscure Japanese on a rare occasion. Bonkers. The more I think about this game, the more it bloody winds me up. You should not have to search for that. Some of them can be reduced from personality type and media handling style. Others, like consistency and big matches, can be shown in the scout report. Right. Okay, right, back on. So we've got Ashiro and we've got Melia as the strikers. I do need another attacking mid. In the middle here, we've got Ade, who is German, 24-year-old. I mean, I think he looks okay in. He's got a star's worth of ability. We've also got Viega, who can play in there, 24-year-old Spanish lad. So he's a bit borderline. Dorado on that left-hand side. He has still got 4.5 stars of potential, only 19. Is he still a wonder kid or not? It's not saying he's a wonder kid. I'm sure he was. But we've also got, who plays on that side? Deman plays on that side. He's 31 now, but as a backup, okay. Centre-backs, we've got Bauer, Rosenfelder, Carrillo. We've got the young kid Bock, who has got 5-star potential. He must be classed as a wonder kid. Can he be classed as a wonder kid at 16? Maybe not. But he needs to get a bit of game time, doesn't he? I mean, I could send him out on loan, I suppose. I don't know. This side here, we've got Eichberger, and we've also got Schaefer, who looks okay. And then we've got Gruger, Pizarro, and we've got Lemke as well, who, to be honest, should be getting more game time. He needs to start more games this season. Maybe I need to start doing a little bit of rotation. I think Deja, I am trying to, you see, he's wanted. An offer came in for him and he rejected the contract once again. Bloody ridiculous. But anyway, he's back on there now, and Saudi want him, so would he turn Saudi money down? I don't think so. I mean, I brought him in. I think I paid 1.9 mil for him. But if we get 2.6, I don't think that's too bad, really. Amelia Deman. Hooley. Actually, Hooley, star rating not amazing, but can cover that attacking midfielder or striker. He might be worth keeping hold of, I think, Hooley. Did score a few goals last season. Sanchez, Schaefer, Bock, Lemke, Viega. And then we've got... now this keeper, I actually bought this keeper, didn't I? But once again, star rating, he's not great. Now, I mean, obviously, there are mixed opinions on star rating. Some people tell me don't take any notice of them. I generally do. I like the average star rating on my team to be quite decent. So ability-wise, right, okay, let's start moving it forward a little bit. Right, okay, negotiate a contract. Now then, so this lad here, one of the things that, so before I took a new chief scout on, and straight away he brought this goalkeeper in, and given the fact that I'm looking for I was looking for a goalkeeper, I mean, how does he compare to, let's see how he compares to Sigeti. Okay, aerial reach, command of the area, communication. Sigeti's better at. Reflexes. One-on-one slightly better. Here's the thing about star ratings. If you have a 3-star guy and sign Haaland and Mbappe, first guy's star rating would drop because he's compared to Haaland and Mbappe now. Yeah, I do get that. I do get that, Mike. I do get that. But then surely by that same rule, if you sign Haaland and Mbappe, then surely you then need to go out and sign players who are as good as they are, or, you know, maybe not as good as they are, but, you know, because if that drops a midfielder down from, say, 3-star to 2-star, then you need to go out and buy a new 3-star midfielder to keep up with Haaland and Mbappe. I don't know. That's my weird logic at work. See, I don't know there. I'm not sure about that. Because in theory... So Sigeti's positioning is better. concentration's better, decisions are better. I know these don't, they're not actual goalkeeping attributes, but then those three there are, so Szigeti is much better. Well, not much better. He's a point better, command of the area, communication. But then Peretz. So I don't have much time to think about this one because it was one my chief scout brought in. I bid for him straight away. See, 475,000 as well. I mean, there was a bidding for him for 800,000, so I bid $1 million, which is not a lot really for a goalkeeper. I suppose if you look at the averages, he's 1 point better than Szigeti. Can he speak German as well? Right, he can speak Hebrew, English and German. Fairly determined. I'm loving this. I think you're a bit weird on the quiet, Craig. The original 3-star guy will be the same player, no matter if he's rated a 3-star or a 2-star. Having counted a teammate doesn't change who he is. This is a stupid and... Alright. Oh, dear me. Sometimes. Oh my God, the chat makes me bloody laugh sometimes. It's like, don't beat about the bush, just call the game stupid. Great. If you are tuning in, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I'm playing it on the PS5. Managing Schalke 04. We've gotten promoted to the Bundesliga, and I'm doing a summer transfer window, which I don't normally do, but some weird people like Craig thinks it's amazing. I can speak German. Oh my God. See, they're saying sign Perez is a priority and he can speak German. He's been in Leverkusen's reserves. Let's do a comparison with him and now this is the lad that I signed to be goalkeeper, who is German. I said only want to FM you in the match engine. They want to FM you in the menus too. Oh my God. To be fair, he's a good keeper. I think he is, yeah. But I'm probably going to end up with too many goalkeepers if I sign him. Don't sell him Pike. Oh, that was an absolutely... I loved Dad's Army. In fact, I rewatched the whole lot last year. But that episode is just classic. Absolutely brilliant. Nothing, Trev. You've missed absolutely nothing. No, you've not missed anything, Trev. We're doing a transfer window, so it's going to be very chilled out. We're having a chilled out bank holiday Monday. It's going to be very chilled out tonight. I think I'm gonna offer him a contract. I think. Let's see what he wants. You should also go on the list. Right, I'm going to offer him a contract, I think. He wants to be a star player. That's good. So he don't want to be backup like he was at Leverkusen. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Right, let's finalise promises. 25k a week. Relegation release clause, minimum fees, locks all of that in. There's not a lot I can do about that. 4-year contract, right? Okay, we'll have that. Okay, potentially then. Right, so we've offered $1 million. Oh, we put an offer in for the Japanese lad, but they're thinking about it, aren't they? Oh my God. Right. You know, if I'm ever having a bit of a bad day and it's a live stream day, just come on here because you just get cheered up immediately. It's brilliant. I love it. Right. Okay. What was I thinking about then? Oh, so I mean, given the fact that that Japanese lad didn't go on the short list. Oh, you know what I've done? Right. Okay. Buffoonery moment. I've had a bit of a senior moment there. I didn't clear it off. Right, okay, let's have a look. So we've got this, we've got a wing back for the right there. Rodriguez, 2.3 million. He's a striker. These are the ones my new chief scout brought in with him. But he's another striker. Do we need another striker? Spending 2.3 million potentially on a player that's... And then this is the lad that I've made an offer for. I mean, the fact that they didn't say no maybe means they'll come back with a counter offer. But I can't pay too much up front. So... And then what about these here? What's he? Left fullback. I don't want to hinder Dorado's development though. If I bring him in, I'm probably going to have to play him. Oh, he's 32. Vitinha, he's 31. Don't really want any old men in the team. See, I'm allowed to say that because of my age. No, but you didn't need another goalkeeper, and that didn't stop you. Oh my God, it's very true. It's very true. You can always guarantee on the chat to bring me back down to earth. Get a little bit cocky, and they'll just bring you back down to earth. It's fine. I love it. He's 30 though. Edvard Tagseth. I think we'll give him a shout, but he's a bit old. He's a bit old. He's injured at the moment. He's 31. Another old man. Another old one. Dear me. Another striker. Zanotti. He's a right back. 8.8 million. I mean, I would like him, but 8.8 million is a bit rich. See, I don't think we've got a lot of option from bringing much more money in now, to be honest. He's 30. And we don't get any, like, youngsters in here. 18.5. What's this one? 1.5. Very good. I'll tell you what I do need to do. I need to have a look at the reserves. If you're only safe from the injury, tomfoolery, if you had 4 elite goalkeepers. I know, tell me about it, Mike. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. He's 29. You're never safe from FM's injury shenanigans. No, you're not. You're not at all. I mean, to be honest, I don't think the squad is massive, is it really? Do we get 9 subs? It depends how good the squad depth is, doesn't it, really? Right, let's put Saghetti in goal. Right, one thing I did want to have a look at was friendlies. What friendlies have we got lined up? 19th, 26th, 31st, the 9th, and then the 23rd. I have a feeling, though, that we play a cup game early doors, I think. I just got a PS5 view from the old Gen Xbox. Is FM good on PS and worth getting? I don't know how long you've been watching for, James. It's okay, James. It's okay. But that's about as far as I would go. It's okay. I was playing my Reading save. Sent 5 people on internationals. 4 came back injured, including my top 2 keepers. Yeah. See, James, you know, it's like Mike's just give you a... I mean, from the playability point of view, there seems to be less crashes now than there was. The UI is... if you're coming into the game new, then it doesn't matter, does it really? I'm used to the UI now to a point, but it could be better. Yeah, I can't really give you a definitive answer. It's been great for everyone else. Oh, Jason, I'm getting mixed up here. James and Jason both start with a J and are very similar, and the colour on your icon, it's like a purple and a blue that looks like a purple. I'm getting very confused. Yeah, see, Jason says for him it's been... I mean, I've had people in the chat who've said virtually from day one they played the game and it's been perfect, never crashed, never got any problems, and yet somebody else playing it on a PS5 or the same type of console will have loads of problems. It's weird. I don't get it. Don't understand it at all. I'm going to arrange another friendly there for early August, I think. August. Who are we playing? The 9th, the 31st. Let's go for that. Let's go for the 4th. Choose the opponent. Smaller reputation team. Although it's James, isn't it? James, I am playing with a keyboard and mouse, and I have found it so much better than playing with a controller. So if you are going to get it on PS5, my suggestion would be is if you can beg, steal or borrow a wireless keyboard and mouse, do that, because it's much more playable. I'm enjoying it for the most part. I'd recommend getting a keyboard and mouse though. See Trev there. And now another crash for me. It's great. Yeah. It's you see, I've said this before about what Sports Interactive are trying to produce here. And once again, for anybody who's in the live stream and who's just sat there watching. So for me personally, I'm playing Assassin's Creed. And I'm getting towards, not the end of the game, but I'm probably, 7/8 towards the end of the game. And the bosses now are becoming quite difficult. And I hit one the other day, and it took me 4 goes to work out the tactic to beat it. 4 goes. So that basically meant reloading, fail, reload, fail. For me, the problem is Sports Interactive are producing a computer game, and they shouldn't be. A lot of the things that are in Football Manager are very computer gamey. It's curveballs and levels of difficulty is the way I put it. And it shouldn't be like that. If it was a management simulation, it wouldn't be like that. Now, I know people will probably come at me and say, yeah, but it's still a computer game. Yeah, I know that. It's never going to be perfect. But it could be a bloody sight better. Because let's face it, at the end of the day, if it's a computer game, and Sports Interactive are producing a computer game, if I lose a Champions League final against Liverpool or Real Madrid, I should be able to say, oh, you know what? I should have had my wing backs a bit higher. Let's reload it and do it again. You can't do that. It's cheating. So, I need a bit of catching up here. No, that's very true. What you say, I know someone who is new to the game. He's great than an old school mate. He took months to convert. Yeah, I mean, Miles said that, didn't he? He said, you'd have to forget your muscle memory on it. And I'm okay. There's certain things I still struggle to find a little bit, but generally the UI, I'm okay. I'm on Xbox Series X. Makes a difference. It really shouldn't be, to be fair. They've fixed the control pad to a... Yes, I agree, Jason. They have fixed the control pad. And I did go back to the controller a few months ago. And although it was fixed to an extent, I still prefer keyboard and mouse. I think when you're using a mouse, you can get round so much quicker. Everything's just there at a click of a button. It's so much quicker and easier. If you're doing a search, you can type on a keyboard. That reminds me, got the wrong keyboard on. But yeah, if you're trying to do a search, you can use a keyboard. It's dead easy. So yeah, because the zero crashes, I actually prefer it to FM2, but I've got very bored of FM24. I mean, that's a weird thing to say, Jason, because most people prefer FM24 to FM26. But good on you. Why are you playing these boring... Why are you playing these boring tables when there are much more interesting and dynamic ones? FC26. Well, football fan, it's... I have played at FC26. To be quite honest, I find FC26 a bit boring. It's all about opinions, isn't it? You're giving the opposite view. I think the way this game is so in depth. Okay, the match engine doesn't look like FC26. No way. But the game is so in depth. I think FC are trying to catch up to Football Manager in that they're, transfers and this, that, and the other. My grandsons play FC. They think it's amazing. But I think this is more, well, no, let's not go down that. Do you think you should try playing Elden Ring? Elden Ring, is that the my son's told me about that one. Is that that's like the hand combat thing that's really complicated in it? You just ordered the new Resident Evil. Yeah, I was looking at a review of a video review of that the other day. The one I'm looking at the moment is Crimson Desert. That's the one that I may well be looking at next. That's when I'm really ain't sure. I've got crashes like you did. I'd have different opinions than that. Taxing, yeah. Well, they are, Jason. They are. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I think EAFC is easier compared to FM. For I haven't seen a defender chip his own keeper in FC26. You know what, Mike? Weirdly, I've not either. What I've also not seen is the right fullback pass the ball into his own net. I've not seen that either. It's weird, isn't it? Absolutely weird. But you know, I mean, football fan, you're totally entitled to your opinion. But what I was going to say, and this is probably going to sound a bit weird, but I think Football Manager is it's more of a mature game, let's put it that way. So like one of my grands, he's nearly 12, well he's 11 and a half. One of my grandsons the other day said, do you think I should get Football Manager, Grandad? And he loves football, absolutely loves it. He's playing FC, loves it. And I said to him, you know what, at this moment in time, I don't think so. I think you'd be bored with it. You know, I think you maybe need to leave it another 2 or 3 years and then have a go at it. You know, you need to be a little bit more mature, I think, to play Football Manager. Jason, I have an FM24. To be honest, that's... For me, that's one of the better things on FM26 for me, is that a lot of the buffoonery that was in the match engine on FM24, a lot of it's been taken out. You know, I mean, okay, we're having a bit of a laugh and a joke here about 1 or 2 things that happen, but let's face it, in FM24, they'd happen every other game, and it was quite frustrating. To be fair, FC26 is an arcade game, more about the game itself. It's more simulation. Oh, FM is more a simulation, balance books. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, you know, I love FC. You know, it's, I mean, FIFA, I've played FIFA for years. But I do think there's a point that you get to in it where... I could put it this way, I couldn't play FIFA FC. I couldn't have played that for as long as I played Football Manager, because I don't think it's engaging enough for me. You know, it's like when you get a team and then you're just playing game after game after game, it gets a bit repetitive, whereas I don't think this does get repetitive. I don't know. Like I say, it's all about opinions, isn't it? Right, okay. So I'll put another friendly in there. So we need to find out now whether this Japanese lad's going to come. Right, so we've got 4 friendlies in now. We probably could do with another one, but I do have a feeling that there's an early DFB Pokal game put in there between the 9th and the 23rd. I can hold off. It's not too much of a problem. The other thing as well that we need to be looking at is the 1st, isn't it, as well? Let's just have a look for any free transfers. Wrong one. I played nearly 300 hours on PC and 150 on PS5. I couldn't play FC for 15 hours. Just me, I guess. We're all different. Yeah, Jason, I think that's exactly me. I had FC25, I think it was. Yeah, it was. I had FC25, and I played it for a bit, and I liked the new graphics and everything, and the transfers, and the, like the negotiation and bringing new players in. And after about a week, I got fed up with it, and I traded it in at CEX, and I got something else. I've been playing this game now for years and years and years, and it drives me mad. Don't get me wrong, it drives me potty. But I've been playing this game for years, and I'm still not bored of it. And at the moment, I've got 3 saves going. So I've got this one, I've got the Spurs rebuild, and I've got the Chelsea one as well. So I've got 3 saves running at the moment. Played FC25 for a month, then got bored. Should look at unattached contracts rather than expired. It's not really done. At our stage now, I don't know whether it's... let's just put work rate, teamwork and determination in there as a bit of a starter. Okay, there's a few in there. Let's do them by age. Carlos. Yeah, you see, it doesn't really... do you let assistant do the opposing instructions? I let the assistant do it, Jason. There's loads of them. Let the assistant do it, yeah. Delegate. Craig's using the big words. Football fan. In FM26, you have no influence on the game. But in FC, everything depends directly on your hands, and many of the coach's commands don't influence the match in FM. Once again, football fan, I wouldn't disagree with you. I would not disagree with you at all. Yeah. Yep, I wouldn't disagree with you there at all, mate. And I suppose that is one of the frustrating things about Football Manager. Really good example was last season when it was we were playing, was it Werder Bremen, and it was first versus second, and I kind of knew when I clicked the button we would lose the game because Football Manager loves to keep it nice and tight. And you've got a really good point there, football fan. You have no control over that. But old man Phil, who sometimes comes in, a good while ago now, one of his philosophies with the game is that, yes, there's stupidity in the game, yes, there's buffoonery, yes, there's curveballs and levels of difficulty, but generally the game will even itself out. And for me it did, because I won the league, I got the shiny silverware, and sometimes you have to roll with the punches. It's not easy though. What's it? Trev? He's got to be. Got to keep him busy doing something. Let the assistant do it. Exactly, Trev. I mean, what else does he do for his money? I bet him 7 foot every game, but then I check the choices. I don't want my 9 pace fullback, tight marking Vinicius Junior. Because my assistant manager is very, very good. I did look at sacking him, and then I went in and had a quick look at him and thought, no, we better not sack him. He looks very good. You see, given the fact that we need, I tell you what, I think we need, let's do, I think we need possibly another, I don't think we'll get 15s, so let's go 14s. I think we need another DM. $10 million, we can't afford that. We'll stick him on the, we'll stick him on there. Centre back. Okay. I mean, I'll add him onto the short list, but we won't be able to afford him yet. 26 million's a little bit rich for us. Did I look at him? Rivas, I think I did, didn't I? Do it by transfer value. I'll let him do it, Mike, because I'm an idiot. Do you use installments to buy players, or do you pay up front? I'm trying to do an installment at the moment, Mike. I'm trying to do an installment at the moment. Let's go down to these here that are... He's a central defender. I mean, it might be worth putting a DM in, mightn't it? 1528. Couple of Germans. 26. Let's give him a scout. Depends on the club. Transfer funds I have available. Number of new signings I need to improve the squad. Well, my philosophy at the moment with Schalke is that I don't mind putting 2 or 3 million on the drip because I know we'll be able to pay it. Once we get established in the Bundesliga, then we'll be able to pay it. So I'm not too bothered really. He looks all right, doesn't he? Let's scout him as well. Let's. What recruitment focuses have I got set up? Bloody hell, loads of them. Let's have a look at 28, 18. I'm going. He's more of a, he's more of a playmaker, isn't he? Although to be fair, he's not costing anything. And my only backup to a day is Viega, and he is a much better player than Viega. Quite like the look of him. He looks all right. Can he speak German? No. Have you customized your attribute colours? I haven't, Trev. No, I haven't. I would like this Japanese lad. I like to pay at least half the amount up front just to keep it realistic and challenging. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot I can do here because we've not got a lot of money. Yes, I would have liked him, but he's 18 million. Who, he? Oh, right, okay, yeah, he's the one we're after. Offers made. The problem is they're offering all the money up front, are they? Oh, no, they're not. Leverkusen are offering 4.5. We've offered 4.6. I don't want to let Amelia go, thank you. What's his value? 1.9 mil. I signed him, didn't I? You might be able to get some great young players on loan now that you're in the Bundesliga. Oh yeah, we're a much more attractive proposition. There is a midfielder that I'd like, plays for Bodo Glimt, but he might come now we're in the Bundesliga, but he's 6 mil. Now whether we could get him on loan, I don't know. Right, what am I going to do about Sigeti? I mean, I've got this 4-star keeper coming in, haven't I? Oh, so Sigeti's withdrawn his transfer request. He may become unsettled. It's locked in as well. Shall I go around the chat with a hat to try and raise a few quid for transfers? You can do, Craig. Yeah, that'd be great. If you have just joined the stream and you're wondering what the hell's going on, we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. And having got Schalke 04 into the Bundesliga, we're now doing a summer transfer window. So it's quite intense at the moment trying to. So that goalkeeper's coming in, isn't he? Is he coming in? You see, the thing is about Sigeti, I didn't like him when he came in and I sent him out on loan. Now, he did get goalkeeper of the season last season, but that's maybe because he was too good for that league. I think I'm going to accept that. I'm going to accept it. Offers from, right, okay. It's looking like we might not get this lad after all of that. Okay, so they've put in offers, but they're nowhere near as much as ours is. Goalkeeper spaghetti. Right, why can't I up my offer for him then? What's going on there? Right, so they want 5.5 now. So they want 2.5 up front 2.1 and then they want 925 after 50 games, that's fine. That's fine. We'll have that. Yep. Sorry, I don't want to sell Melia. Go away. He's got a minimum fee release clause of 9.5. It's a lot of money though, 74k. It's about time we saved it, innit? Right, let's click the button once more, see what happens. Okay, that Masaki offer has been accepted. Oh. You know what's 21? That's all right. Offer a new deal, see if you can remove or increase the minimum fee clause. Yeah, I always worry about doing that, Trev, because I've done it before and you go in there and they lock it in to start off with and then want tons more money. So, and then you just end up annoying them. That's locked in as well. The thing is, are we going to get this goalkeeper now? That's the problem, isn't it? I mean, that last offer for Melia was... where is it now? There's more than that, isn't there? Stuttgart, 7.5. They've only got to offer another 2 million, and he goes. What's the wage budget like? We've got 500k available. I mean, it's a difficult one because I don't think he's going to be the starting striker for next season. I'm only playing with one striker, and Ashiro is going to be the starting striker. If somebody comes in with a bid of 9.4 mil, 9.5 mil, do I let him go and then go and bring somebody in to play underneath Ashiro? He's got a couple of years development yet as well, hasn't he? Minimum fee release clause of 30 mil now. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. "15 days to Nuremberg." Up the relegation release to 10 million. I've done 30, Trev. Okay. Real offers. 2.6. All right. Okay. You might need to offer Japanese lad more money if Leverkusen want him as well. A locked-in relegation release of 5.25 mil. Yeah. I'm not planning to get relegated, Trev. Right, what Stevie's just said. More money. Yeah. Good point. Good point. Oh, it's not in there, is it? It's in here. Well spotted, Stevie. Should have bought Trafford for Spurs. Yeah, yeah. I've got a bit of a problem. Everything. I've got a bit of a problem. They've taken all my money off me. Yeah, only wanted 21k. I reckon Leverkusen will give him more than that. Yeah, I bumped it up. I bumped it up, Stevie. I bumped it up. Yeah, I've got a bit of a problem there. Everything. They've taken all my money off me. I think the Spurs save is. I think it'll come good. The Spurs save because I've got a few wonder kids in there, so I think it will come good. It might take a while. Why did they do that? Because the bank balance has gone into the red. The bank balance has dropped dramatically. Building a Wonder Kid super team. Just a shame it's at Spurs. Poor old Spurs. Poor old Spurs. Yeah, what you mean in real life? Everything or in game? Whoever is going to manage Manchester City, they've got a real dilemma. Because Trafford has come in and he's working his socks off. Personally, at the moment, I think it's pretty close, but I think James Trafford is a better keeper than Donnarumma at the moment. I think he's a better all-round keeper. Yeah, real life. Yeah, I'm a bit worried actually in the summer that, because, you've got to be fair with the kid. He's a very good keeper and he could definitely be England's number one. And with the performances that he's putting in, he's not going to sit on the bench. There is no way he's going to sit on the bench. But we've got Donnarumma, so he's going to have to sit on the bench unless Guardiola or whoever comes in decides otherwise. I don't know. It's a tough one. I really don't want to lose James Trafford. It's weird, when he first came, his first couple of games, he looks a bag of nerves in goal. When that ball was played back to him, he just looked like a rabbit in the headlights. But now I think with Donnarumma coming in, I think that's really given him a boost, and he's now playing out of his skin. Yeah, very, very good goalkeeper, James Trafford. Even your Spurs is doing a Spurs. Actually going to win the Premier League this season. I've no idea, Trev. I mean, as a Manchester City fan, bearing in mind a couple of weeks back, because I've said before, I was at Newcastle in '68 with my dad when we won and I'm an avid Manchester City fan. I don't go these days because of mobility issues and stuff like that. But I just, after the weekend, so the Real Madrid game, that when we played them the game and just got they wiped the floor with us. The second game, I said to my son-in-law, I'm not even watching that. And that's very unlike me. I'm so bored of the football. The passing, sideways passing and backwards passing. And occasionally he switches it like he did against Liverpool. We're playing a lot more balls forward, a lot more decisive balls. And it was a joy to watch. And I'll bet the next time we play, he'll go back to the tippy-tappy stuff again. He can't seem to leave it alone. If we play the adventurous stuff, I think we've got a great chance of the treble. Really do. If he does the tippy-tappy stuff, then probably not. I still don't. A lot of City fans, a lot of the realistic City fans don't think we're good enough to win the Premier League. But then our Arsenal, I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. But I think we've got a great chance of the FA Cup now. Southampton in the semis, and it's at Wembley, and then more than likely Chelsea in the final. It could be Leeds, I don't know. But then again, last season we played Palace, and I thought that was a shoe-in, and we got beat. So, but that's the way this team's playing at the moment, and it has been for a while now. So inconsistent. The big and there's lots of things psychological things that happen through a season, aren't there? And that Arsenal loss and our win against Liverpool, very psychological. That means in a week, well, not in a week, 2 games on the trot, Arsenal being knocked out of the Caribou and being knocked out of the FA Cup. Psychologically, that is a big. And Bernardo Silva's now said he's leaving at the end of the season and he's the captain. So what a great motivation it is for the team to say, look, here, Bernardo, this is your send-off. You can lift the cup at Wembley. I mean, I don't know. A few weeks ago, I was like, you know what, we ain't winning anything. And then we're so inconsistent, it's unbelievable. Arsenal bottling it one competition at a time. It's weird. I remember a good few seasons ago, Arsenal were in for the quadruple at the time, and within 2 weeks, they were only in for one trophy. They got knocked out of every other one within 2 weeks. So sometimes it's in the DNA. It's like City with Spurs. It's in our DNA. Every time we play Spurs, they could put the tea ladies on the pitch and it could be played on a neutral ground in Germany. They'd still beat us. It's in the DNA. There's something mentally that goes on. Line purely based on how many games are left. Yeah, you're right, Stevie. You are right. I mean, there's not that many games now, and if you look at their games, they've not got anything massively difficult now. But then you don't know, do you, really? I mean, I still think Arsenal will do the league. I think we've got a chance to do the FA Cup now, but it depends. I mean, I was on Blue Moon before, and I was kind of thinking at the same time as reading a comment, and it basically said that at weekend, it depends whether Guardiola decides to screw it up or do the right thing, and I think that's massive. And Guardiola tends to overthink big games. On the whole, I'm not sure. Imagine the type of football: 2 strikers up front, Haaland as the target man, Semenyo as the roaming forward. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of options. I mean, personally, you see, if you looked at all of the goals against Liverpool, Haaland scored a hat-trick. And look at the goals. Now, when you're playing, because Liverpool came at us, so there was space behind. Most of the games we played, there's 11 men in the penalty area. And playing this tippy-tappy football is no good. Because Haaland gets pelters because, he's not working hard enough. He's not, Well, what's he meant to do? He's got 3 centre-backs on him. So, I mean, I'm not a football manager, but surely the way to play those games is maybe give the ball away now and again and draw the team out. Draw them out and then stick the ball over the top quick. When they give the ball, I said this before, give the ball to Doku. And when you give the ball to Doku, he's on the touchline. 2 players come out to him every single time. What can he do? He can't get past them. Maybe 1 out of 20 times he might dribble them. Other than that, can't get. So he passes the ball inside and then it goes. The way to combat that, or at least try it, is those 2 players come to Doku, move it quick, in, get the ball in the box. Because those 2 players are out of the... but they don't. City never do that. It's Doku, inside, centre-back, that side, back in, over to Doku, draw the 2 players, back in, back. It's so boring. So boring. I don't know. I mean, football is a weird game, isn't it? It is a very weird game. I'd like to think that we could win the FA Cup now. I would like to think that we could win the FA Cup. But I still do think that Arsenal will win the league. That's something I actually need to... I need to look at that, actually. So we've got some very good players, haven't we? We've got this... he's got 5-star potential in. I mean, he's not great at the moment, but but he's only 16. I mean, all these are, all those, surplus the requirements. I mean, he should really be going, shouldn't he, him? Who else is there? 24. Then we've got some 19-year-olds. And then what about the second team? Right, that's Costa, 21-year-old, 2-star with. When does his contract run out? 358 days, right, okay. Temperamental, okay. What does that mean, Mike? What does that mean, temperamental? I've got a feeling that's not good. Check City for youngsters available for loan. 5 years into the save, they've probably amassed an army of wonder kids they'll never use. That centre back looks promising. What? Which one? Temperament is bad, really bad. Avoid at all costs. What, the one that him? Lucas Roche. I mean, come on, mate. I mean, I assume you meant that one and not him. I'm not sure about him. Right. His name isn't even Lucas. Right, he's only a 2.5-star player. He's 3-star. What's he? Well, this is these DMs, isn't it? There was one that was on a free transfer. His aggression's quite high. 6'2" though, can play centre back. He can mark and tackle, and he can pass a ball as well. 4.9 mil. Great. See, all these stats are on the down low. I don't rate him at all. I really don't rate him. Right, okay, let's go back to the drawing board then. So I've lost that goalkeeper now. Oh, you're not meant to get like a star rating here. I thought you got a star rating for them. Oh, it's there now. All of a sudden. Hold on a minute. I'm not looking at goalkeepers here. Here's a new wrinkle I discovered. Your team's star ratings might not be done by the assistant manager, but by the most senior staff member. Ah, right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is a very, very good point. That I think he's the one that I. No, he can't be because I've not scouted him. Did we manage to land any loan players, or did we side against that? I mean, started on the loans yet, Craig. The way it's going at the moment, loans will be Friday's episode. I told you it takes me a long time in the transfer market. So there's none of those. Let's go 14s then. Another bloody Italian. Scout him as well. I don't even think you can set that kind of thing on the console version. So what did I? So he's gone there for £18,500 a week. Was his initial offer from us was 20 odd, wasn't it? Did I not up that to 30? And he's gone there for £18,500 a week. He went for less money. You never stood a chance. No. That's for anybody who's in the chat who's think, well, you know, oh, what's Football Manager? It's called getting FM'd. That's what that's called. So he basically went to a team for just over half the amount of money that I was offering him. So that's called getting FM'd. That he would have been a brilliant addition. Club reputation matters too much in FM. when you also offering him important player also versus squad player with them. Yeah, I mean, okay, I mean, let's just move on from that. That's just stupidity. So Szigeti has turned down that contract. So I'm beginning to wonder now, given I'm having a bit of a trouble here. So whether I keep hold of Szigeti now. Are they in the Champions League? That sort of thing is frustrating. I don't know, actually. I don't know. It's not. It's competitions Europe, England, men's. Why is the Champions League not in there? Yes, they are. Right. Okay. I mean, I suppose that's. Sometimes you think you're badly done to, but then when things are pointed out to you, then. Right, so we've still got 4.8 mil and 500,000 wage budget. It's the one above England. Don't know where it tells you there, really. They're still playing the knockout fixtures, aren't they? Let's not worry too much about that now. It's done and dusted, isn't it? Right, I've got some scouting being done though. Let's see what the scouts come back with. Yeah, I'm not too bothered, Mike. It's he's old news now, isn't he? He's available on a free transfer. Fairly skillful. It's different, Mike, on the console version. There are one or two limitations, but there's nowhere near the limitations that there are on the PC version. I quite like the look of him, and the fact that he's free as well is quite interesting. $19 million. At least they don't have the work permit nonsense. Yeah, we do have work permits, Mike. I don't know about him at all. Not sure. Not sure. I mean, maybe the fact that he's free is a big draw. I think the fact that he's free, I think he'd be a good, solid player. I think I'm going to offer him a contract. $33K. You had a Valente in your Groningen live stream. Luciano Valente. I must admit, it does ring a bell. Not that. Right, well, I've offered him a contract. I know we all thought that this deal was pretty much done, but you need to be aware of these late developments. He's probably been on the transfer list for bloody years. That squad depth screen is so useless, I know. Okay, so Melia has committed his future to us, so that's good. Wouldn't it be great if he told you what they mind you, to be honest? I don't suppose it makes a lot of difference, does it really? In FM, every player must have a tracker. When the player receives an offer from us, it beeps and alerts everyone so that they can steal our signing. Yeah, I know, Mike. It's and the number of times that's happened to me over the years, and you just kind of know that when that happens, that player's going to be a superstar. I mean, 40k is not a lot, so let's up the contract for him. Yes, I wouldn't want to play him as a DM. I'll play him further forward if we get him. What's this lad here? Oh, he's a DM as well. Oh, he's a box-to-box. 16 for stamina. 2.3 million. German. He's spirited as well. What are they saying about him? No cons. Release fee clause 3.5. Relishes big match. Consistent. Works really hard. Natural coming a committee player who gives all to his cause. Box to box midfielder. And we are actually playing with a box to box. How does he match up to Gruger? 24-year-old German. Leading Bundesliga player. Release fee of 3.5. We do need somebody for the centre. How does he compare with... He's expensive. How does he compare with a day? Clates is very good. Oh, right. Have you seen the fancy FM tool that Clates has built for FM streamers? No. Clates is very good, yeah. Okay, Deja has now gone. Let me just update my squad planner. He wants a new deal. What's he on? Oh, he's only on 9.7. Why did he give you these dilemmas? Right, I'm having to make decisions here, and I'm putting him on the list as well. What was it? 2 point something or other. 2 point. Was it 2.5? Transfer 2.3. That'll do. 2.5. I can't rush this. It's a really important transfer window, this, because if we're going to stay in the Bundesliga, seeing how Getafe have made an offer for Sagete. Right, I'm going to start. Right, so that's 2 clubs now are in for that Valente. This game, it's like it stabs you in the back all of the time, doesn't it? Okay, so Deja's gone now. So we've got 3 centre backs. We've got the new lad in, and we've also got Sanchez still, and Bock, but Bock is still only 16. $7.16. See, he's more of a playmaker, him. But he can mark well. His tackling's a bit low. 13 for stamina. 6.7. Susceptible to living in another country. You think you've maybe found somebody, and there's always a little... Right, so they want all the money up front then, do they? $16 jumper at 6'1". Yeah, I don't think we're going to get him though. I think they want all the money up front for him. This is where I end up 2 o'clock in the early hours. I just lose track of time. And the next thing I know, it's like, oh my God, I need to go to bed. And I think Wolves would take what you just loan at Rangers this season. It's not been great. I keep getting distracted. Stay on, please. Oh, well, what's going on here? 6.8 all of a sudden. Oh, it's the release cause it's 6.7. Right, okay. Right, I missed 50 quid off. Is it 50 quid? I missed 50 quid off. I tell you what. Let's go 7. $7.16. So that bring me another 2 million in. I really want him. I really want him. £6.8 mil though. Scottish League fallen off a cliff, but Rangers' best player might be an 18-year-old loanee. Is there any wriggle room in the wage budget? You might transfer some transfer clauses. Of yourselves, are you actually getting? I think very nearly 100%. I think. But you are right, Mike. Where are the clauses in? Not bringing a lot in, is it really? But who said look in the clauses? Good shout. There's bloody loads of them. There's not much money though. But it all helps, doesn't it? It's time for the heart. The money's not great, is it really? That's not too bad. That's like 500,000. Oh, there's another 500,000 there. $9.96 now. How do I get rid of that? There's no little bin there, is there? Well, how do I get rid of that? Oh, it's that, is it? That's done. Right, okay. Right, we all know what's going to happen now, don't we? Oh, it's been brought to the attention of 25 other clubs that this... Right, wants to be a star player, fine. 38k. Are we all ready now? Are we all ready for the... When I click the continue button, all of a sudden, every club in the world will want him. I tell you what, I've not done. I've not saved it for a. What's that? I haven't saved it for ages. I know, Jason. It's once again, it's another one of. I mean, there is a confirmed transfer there. I don't know who that's for. Schenk, 28-year-old German goalkeeper, 3-star, 1.4 mil. That's risky. What's risky? Put me out of my misery, Trev. What do you think's risky? Oh, not saving for ages. Yeah, no. You know what? Now you've said that, I might just save it again. I don't know what I'm focused. You see, I'm in the zone now. This is I'm focused on transfers and I'm forgetting to save. Okay, Lotga's getting a B-. That's why it's best to do business outside the transfer if possible. Well, a bit for players, then it's only... Yeah, you're right, Mike. I have noticed that myself. It's weird now. I've been wanting to get rid of Spaghetti and now comparing all the goalkeepers to him. Desplanche is getting a 3.5. Would be a terrific signing. It's very one-footed. Release fee clause of 2.7. .5 star. I think he's about the same as Spaghetti. His command of the area is better. He's 16. One-on-ones is better. Leadership of 12. Do we think that's important for a keeper? The problem is he can't speak the language, can he? £2.7 mil for him. No, I'm keeping all the Spaghetti now. What they're in Bundesliga 2. Who scored? Ashiro scored. My new centre back gave the assist as well. This is quite stressful. We need some comic relief quick. Someone in the chat, break wind or something to ease the tension. Oh, brilliant. I love it. Made offers for Ronnie Rupp. He's the striker in with 5-star potential. Ronnie Rupp, 2 offers. 50k, 6%. Well, there's only one to take there, isn't there, really? Watch the highlight. I can't, Trev. I'm in the zone now. I can't really. Yeah, I've accepted one though. I've accepted one. Spat my drink and made a mess of everything. Oh my God. Craig is certainly the king of one-liners, isn't he? funny. Does that mean he's going to be absolutely crap? Oh, he rejected the offer of a new contract from Hull. I should think he did as well. Right, okay. Update the squad planner. So I think he will either play in midfield here or a bit further back. Right-footed. Okay. Confirm what transfer? Oh, Valente. We've got Valente as well. I wondered who that was then. I can't take the pressure. I've signed nobody all night, and then all of a sudden they're like bosses. I've signed 2 players. Right, Valente. Okay. So he is going to play a bit further forward, isn't he, Valente? He's left and right footed. Right, okay. Let's get them to a bit of game time. Stick Melia up top. Okay, right, couple of players in. Still got 2.8 mil to spend. But could be a lot more because we've got 425,000 here. Right, is there any other of my squad wanted now? Or Hooley might be going, mightn't he? Melia is wanted, but hard lines. Lemk, we could do with bringing Lemk in as well, couldn't we? Lemp. What's his... We'll bring him in there. Okay, so we've got Rubino, Valente, we've got Viega, Ade, and that Tixera, Lamp, Gruger, Pizarro. I mean, I'm kind of wondering about this right wing here. Because Schaefer is... I mean, he's got potential of 4.5 star. He is only 20. But then we do need somebody in there. So Eichberger is only 2.5 star. Do we need another right back? So DMs now we've got... I mean, Tixera can play there if we need him. He's a 3.5 star German wingback, fairly determined. 14 for pace, 15 for acceleration, 12 for crossing. There's a bid gone in for him. Hanover 96, 2.8 mil. His fee 4.8. Resolute, consistent performer. Concentration, natural colour, fairly adaptable, enjoys big matches, good at marking, and he's reasonably quick. 28-year-old Italian. Can only speak Italian. Is a slight upgrade on Eichberger. Slight upgrade. Resolute character as well. Are we looking for cover for the right back? Are we looking to replace? To replace Craig. Thank God you got those two in. I thought I was going to see the first ever transfer special with no transfers. Oh, that's... Oh, God. That's brilliant, Stevie. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. That's, this is why I don't put transfer windows on a live stream. I did warn you. I did warn you. I mean, literally, I don't know what time it is now. I mean, I could be here till 2 o'clock in the early hours. What time is it? 10:15. I could be here for another 4 hours yet doing this. Literally going through players, and I literally could do that. Oh my god. This is the lad I wanted. Hey, value's dropped. He was 6.5 mil. He dropped to 5.8. Tra 24-hour transfer special live stream. Taylor? How do you set up the focuses? Do you mean in the recruitment focuses? How do you set them up? Well, I mean, this is obviously on the console version. You just create a new focus in here. If you want it all positions, then you click that. If you're not, you can say which position you want. So if I wanted, in fact, let's do it now. Let's set another one up for a wing back on the right, and then you set your minimum potential ability, your minimum current ability, set your age like that, and then you can either have it as a one-off or ongoing, and then just click confirm. I forgot what I was doing now. There's one come up already there. Booba Sangare. Ooh, look at him, he's quick. He's not great at crossing. Sign Sangare as a priority. 3-star with potential to be 4.5. Leading Bundesliga player, poor heading. Need to learn a fairly poor in the air. You've said that. And competitive streak, balanced and normal, fairly consistent, natural acceleration, underpins his overall speed and possesses great pace. 3.3 mil. And he's listed as well. 13 under 21 caps. And we could get him on individual training, couldn't we, for crossing? He's only got a 9 for determination. But he is very quick. Let's just run that on a little bit. What was I going to do then? I was going to go in here. Anybody bored yet? Yeah, when it first came out, Mike, I used that a lot, and then I never use it now. Well, he's quick, but that's about all. 9.6 million. It's listed as well. See, Eichberger is quick, 15 for pace. And he can cross a ball as well. And he's determined, 15. But he is only a 2.5 star player. I mean, he's never going to get that extra half a star because he's 27. So he's only ever going to be a 2.5 star player. Are we nearing that next game yet? What is it, the 26th? It's actually refreshing to see FNF content creator. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's. I mean, I do have a, you know, I don't think I would buy players older than. I mean, even 29 probably is a little bit old. But 27, 28, you know, coming in, they've got to do a job for us. Keepers in the Bundesliga, plenty of experience. But they're mixing that in with a few younger players as well. 26th, 29th, 31st. They put more friendlies in there. 4th of August, 9th of August. Hold on a minute. Was the Eintracht Frankfurt game not meant to be earlier than that? Oh, well, we've got plenty of time, haven't we, before the league kicks off. Have we got any more? Right, okay. I've offered him a new contract, haven't I? Right, so he's accepted the new contract. So what does all this mean then? Do you want to take a closer look at him? I've already got him on the. I've already done that, haven't I? So I don't want them to. Bronze. Okay, he's going right. Okay. So Hooley's in the last year of his contract then. Demanin is as well, 1.9 mil. Have I not got him? I'm sure I put him on the transfer list. Well, how useless am I, bloody chief scout, and they're finding no wonder kids at all. That's poor, that. Well, given the fact that Deman is in the last year of his contract, and he's 31. Right, let's put him on the transfer list as well. Has that recruitment focus brought anything in? He's the one who loses half a star if you push him forward, isn't he? 28-year-old Italian. Got a 14 for crossing as well. I quite like him. 4.8. Best to set different recruiting focuses specific, like South America. Yeah, I just thought my chief scout and director of football just might have brought the odd one in. There's got to be a wonder kid in Germany somewhere, or Austria, or Switzerland. I mean, the important thing at the moment is to get established in the Bundesliga. We need to get mid-table or thereabouts. We're not in a relegation battle, so what was I doing then? I was doing focuses, wasn't I? You have to they are created here. So pros community that you created here. You're absolutely spot on, Craig. Absolutely spot on. It's it is. It's a great community. You know, nobody comes to smart ass. We all have a good laugh, and you know, I've got help if I need it. I'm getting recommendations if I miss something. Like before when Stevie said, you know, it's like, don't forget to do this. And it's great. It's absolutely brilliant. It's, I mean, for anybody who has just joined, I mean, I've got 219 clicks on, which is a lot considering the latest numbers I've had. If anybody has joined the stream, we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I'm managing Schalke 04, and I've got them into the Bundesliga now. So we are doing a very in-depth summer transfer window, which it could go on for quite a while. It's gonna. I thought we might get some games played tonight, but I should have known myself. I when I do transfer windows, I usually have to come off it and then maybe go back in again later on, or like if I finish late on, then I'll go back in the next day because my head starts to get a bit mushed, and then I start missing players and whatever. Right, I'm liking this lad. I am liking this lad. But it's saying he's a good Bundesliga, unlikely to improve. He is a resolute character. I mean, for 4.8 mil, 28 years old, would he be that short term? You know, I've got a couple of seasons with him before when's he's August. All right, so he's going to be 29 then in a few weeks. Or shall we just go and sign him? He's only 71 million. I mean, you know. No, but you're absolutely spot on there, Craig. It is. I'm glad you pointed that out because it is a great little community, and there will be. I'm guessing there will be a lot of people because I do it myself. I go into a lot of people's live streams and whatever, and don't say anything. You just sit, watch, hope you'll learn something, and so there will be a lot of people sat in the live stream just watching. I think that right fullback role now is the one I'm looking at. I don't want to hinder Dorado's development on the left-hand side, but I've just put Deman on, so we may be looking for a backup to Dorado. Midfield-wise, I think we're okay at the moment. Goalkeeper, I think we go with Sigeti, and then the German that I signed. We've got two really good strikers. I think this right fullback role. Pity he can't play fullback. I've wanted him for ages. And if they'd let us have him on loan. No. I think I'm getting to that point now where I'm driving myself a little bit potty. Yeah, we've already been through this, haven't we, really? So there was none at 15s. So crossing, I'll come down to 13. Acceleration and pace 14s. Hugo Rincon, surplus to requirements at Inter. Quick, can cross a ball. Determination's good as well. Teamwork, work rate. Decisions of 14. If we're moving forward. If their natural fitness is around 14 or more, they usually keep their physical attributes down to about 32 or so. What's that? Zach says, that's what I've been doing for the past 2 months. Good on you, mate. Good on you. I mean, if you are sat in, you don't need to come in and converse. If you just sit and watch and... I've always said I am not the greatest football manager player. I've always said that. And doing this live stream, I've learnt so much off the lads in the chat. If you're sat in the live stream and you're learning stuff, that's great. That's absolutely, you don't need to say anything. Just sit there and hopefully learn a bit of stuff, because there are some very clever lads in the chat. Having said all of that, I do like this lad. Asking price is well below. Displays resolute captain, is consistent. Possesses great pace, anticipates such fairly adaptable, enjoys big matches. And he's unhappy because of not being right as listed. Right, okay then. 4.9 million. So he's on the transfer list. So in theory, I was told if a player is not on the transfer list, that's why they always want more. So in theory, if he's on the transfer list, I should be able to go in with 3. Should I not? I do like him though. 6 foot, resolute characteristics, personality. No buyout clause. What money have we got? 2.8. But I can... See, how are we ever going to get to this? 400 at this stage, we're never going to get to that, are we? I don't think. Hugo Rincon. Right, come on, lad. 4.9. 2.5. 3 installments of 2.5. Right. Okay. Let's just take it nice and steady. Well, take it nice and steady. Yeah, take it nice and steady, but be careful you don't have anybody nodding off in the chat. Right, let's see if we can get him. It's been accepted. Right, he wants to be a star player. He's been at Inter. How much money is he going to want? 61. But then minimum fee release cost of 9.5. But he's 28, so we're not going to be too bothered about that, are we? We're hopefully not going to get relegated. Right, let's finalise that deal. Hugo Rincon. Potentially a new right wing back coming in. What time is it? 22:11. We'll give it another 20 minutes, I think. What's this? Loan approach for Ronnie Rupp. Yes. Yep, we'll accept that. 12 mil. Oh my God, would be very nice indeed, but it's Ukraine in 61 caps and 3 goals. He's a bloody hard worker, him, isn't he? We've got him on the... Let's give him a scout. A badly fractured lower leg, Manuel Weber, okay. A 1-1. Right, okay, Hooley's gone now as well. Right, Hooley. For anybody who's new into, I do my own squad planner, pen and paper, it's the way to go. All you young kids, pen and paper, it's the way to go. You'll all be using it soon. Right, okay. Tasks, that was, yep, okay. Right, so Hooley's gone. So that gives us a little bit more money, right? So do we need to go out and sign somebody now who can play AM and striker? Let's see whether we get this player. Yeah, I'm not too fussed really where a demand, here we go, 1.9 mil. Yep. Yeah, we'll have that. Yep. Oh, they're all in for him. Oh. No, we don't want to sell him. No, we don't want to sell him. Now you know why Guardiola has the Trafford problem. Just like us, he found a cheap and good new goalkeeper on the transfer market and couldn't resist. Exactly, I know. I think the official squad plan in FM27 should be a picture of Gigi holding a clipboard. Okay. Well, I'll have to screenshot it, yeah. That's the new squad planner for FM27. Oh, brilliant. Love it. Oh, dear, dear me. Okay, so Hooley's gone now. We're very slowly getting the team a bit better, I think. I think we are. No offers for Arstrad. Right, okay then. Who's that? Still claims player of the match day. Who, he? No, not interested really. Let's give it a save. We need somebody on save watch in the chat. We need somebody on save watch. Like every 15 minutes, just prompt me. You need to save it. Well, we haven't had the dreaded message, have we? About that right back. We've not had the dreaded message. So, well, apparently we were fortunate. What's going on here then? Who scored? Melia scored. I need to switch with Valente creating. And then a day scored. 13 shots, 6 on target. Okay. Let's stick. Let's bring Rubinho back in again. A day. Shearer up top. Carrillo. Sanchez. Eichberger. And Kruger. When's the next game? 31st, in 2 days' time. Well, I've changed most of the team anyway, haven't I? 4th of August, 9th of August. I knew they would. DFB Pokal first round, 16th of August, then the 23rd. I mean, what's that? 6 friendlies? That should be enough, shouldn't it? Right, can we have this right fullback, please? Schalke show interest in Reich. Lucas Reich. Yeah, I was looking at him. 6.2 mil. Can't sign. Right, we've got the fullback. Fullback is in. Oh, come on, game. What are you doing to me? What did I promise him? Did I promise him bloody hell. Have I dropped a bit of a clanger there? You know what? Sod it. You're only 19, mate. You're not dictating it. Sod you. Alright, so he's not coming as good then. 3.5 star. He was a 4 star. So he's not coming as good. That's a bit disappointing. But he's better than what we had. What value has Schaefer got? 1.7. He's only 20 though, isn't he? Eichberger has got 1.7. But he's 6 foot. Right, we'll keep hold of both them because their cover could be cover at centre back, those. 9 mil. Yeah. Yeah, 9 mil. Right, so let's have a look now at the 1.76 mil. But that could be bumped quite a bit. 350k there. Okay, striker-wise then. What have we got on the shortlist striker-wise? Let's do attacking mid and striker. Knock that down to 28. Rodriguez. Sign him as a priority. A+, fairly determined. Channel forward, but I'd like somebody who can play there as well. He can't play striker. It's a difficult one, this, because I have got 2 attacking mids and I've got 2 strikers. Salah just started a save and playing FM26 on PC. What was it like in Serie B when you was managing? Serie B, that was Palermo, wasn't it? Yeah, that was Palermo into Serie A and then Fiorentina. I think it was okay. I got promoted with Palermo in my first season. I mean, I didn't have a lot of money to spend, I don't think. So, yeah, it was okay, I think. But then if you're on PC, I don't know whether that's going to be vastly different to the console. But, yeah, it was okay with Empoli. I mean, have you got a lot of money to spend? What's the squad looking like? I mean, if you've got a bit of money to spend and the squad's not so bad, you should be able to get promoted to Serie A, I would have thought. Empoli have 6.5 mil. I would have said you should be able to get Empoli out of Serie B. I would have thought so. Terry Butcher, bloody hell. I really want him. Can we have a whip round? Because it's only 71 million. Okay, let's have a look through all of this and see if there's any... I mean, there's Joan, 23-year-old centre-back, but his teamwork and work rate are bloody awful. Wing backs on the left. Because I am going to need one now, because Demana's gone, hasn't he? Who's got really good potential? Is that a glitch? What's going on there? I'm not getting I'm not getting ability and potential ability. Why is that? Oh, it's there now. Oh no, it's not. It's the wrong one, isn't it? It's that one. Okay. What time is it now? Yeah, it's nearly 11 o'clock. Right, I think my head's getting a bit mush now, and I'm forgetting what where I've looked, and I think I need a bit of a break. I think. I think I'm quite happy with the business I've done there tonight. Quite happy with the business I've done there tonight. So when's the first game of the season? Right, we've got on the 16th of August. So just over 2 weeks' time, we've got the first round of the DFB Pokal, and then we've got Eintracht Frankfurt. So Frankfurt, Mönchengladbach, Union Berlin, Wolfsburg, Heidenheim. They came up with us, didn't they? Heidenheim. Con Leipzig. When do we play Bayern? We don't play Bayern till November. Werder Bremen, they came up with us as well, didn't they? Right, well, I didn't think. I mean, how long have we been on now? 3.5 hours. Although, to be honest, when I say I didn't think, I mean, I know myself. I spend hours and hours and hours. I did tell you that's what I do. And I'll probably spend another 3.5 hours on Friday, but it is what it is. Right, I think I'm going to call it there, and we shall... I shall be back on Friday, hopefully about 7:30 again. And it'll be Transfer Special Part 2, of course. Yeah, I'm not a very easy person to please. So if you have been sat in the chat and just watching along, you will. Well, you'll know what you were playing the console version. of Football Manager 2026. I play on the PS5. I do play with the keyboard and mouse, by the way, for anybody who is looking to buy the game or is playing with the controller. I find keyboard and mouse a lot easier to use if you can beg, steal or borrow one. Wireless keyboard and mouse, and away you go. What's everybody saying? I just brought in where I would sing that one. Boom, boom, boom. Right, thanks, Craig. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for your witticisms. Has there somebody called Linus come in? Hi, Linus. Okay, thanks, Stevie. Thanks very much, Trev. Thanks, Zach. Okay, yeah, so I am going to call it, and hopefully we're back on Friday night about 7:30. I will put a post up, but anybody in the live stream, if you do want to support the channel, if you could subscribe, hit the notification button, and give me a like, that would be great. And I also have my Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos go up as well, where I'm managing Chelsea, and there's a Spurs rebuild on there where I'm doing a simulated seasons. So plenty to look at on the channel. Okay, thanks, Kieran. Thanks very much. Like I say, I will see you all hopefully on Friday about 7:30.